Live from the Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts. This is the YouTube channel vlog show in which video games, flash game show gameplays, along with sports and wrestling news are the norm. This is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, good times, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. And now, here's the host of the show, the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, for that lovely and wonderful intro. How you doing? Live from once again, from the Big Beefy Man Cave here in New Big Beefy, Bedford, Massachusetts. I am Big Beefy E himself, the king of Mr. Shenanigan himself. You're watching Eric Lima Shenanigans in 1977, episode 72 of the show. What is going on? Man, oh man, what a day it has been, ladies and gentlemen. And this is my fourth video of the day. I'll tell you one thing. I think after I'm done here, I'll probably upload about 6 or 7 videos. But the way things are going right now, it's going to be a little crazy. But anywho, what's going on, everybody? October the 8th, 2022, 5:47 p.m. What is happening? And hope you guys are having a very blessed Saturday afternoon. So now it's turning evening. As you know, now the weather has been going to be cooler now as we get into the middle of October, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Beautiful day outside. It was a strange day, actually. It was the last couple of days we're up in the 70s. Now we're getting cooler, and I think it's supposed to be high all 60s next week, I believe. So we'll see what happens. I think when we get near October, they're predicting a little bit of snow, according to the Farmer's Almanac, snow in October around in this region. But I think it all depends too, because you know what with everything going on and all that, and we're kind of hoping that. Man, it did snow a couple of times in Foxborough. Crazy part is that it usually snows more up north of us. So I think it snowed one time in Foxborough where the Patriots beat the you-know-what out of I think it was October 2011, because I know we didn't have any snow back here, but I know Foxborough did up north of us, and they beat the you-know-what out of the Tennessee Titans 59-0. This was back in 2011 when Tom Brady was still playing for the Patriots at the time. So it is going to be something. So I hope you guys, but let's see, sometimes the almanac is like 80% accurate, but we'll find out for sure what's happening, because you never know. So to be honest with you, don't want any snow, that's for sure. I'm not ready to drive in it. I'm not ready to shovel it. After all I've been through, believe me, I just want to say no. No, I don't want any snow. Anyways, but might I digress, we're going to have a good time anyways. As you know, Extreme Rules is coming up tonight, and I realized I got to make it. I make PTW predictions. I've been doing, taking over, I've been helping out with my friends' live streams, of course, live reactions, and there has been a lot of craziness that's been going on. We had the Rantiversary 3 from Rant and Rave. We had Victoria on the show, on the podcast, a WWE legend. Should be a Hall of Famer in my personal opinion as well. So, and we'll see what happens there. In the meantime, in between time, but for right now, we're going to have some fun here. It is prediction time. PTW Event Center. And this is the first in a long time, the PTW Event Center picks and predictions. The first premium live event, PTW Event Center, under the new, in my new room, under the new name of Eric Lima Shenanigans in 1977. Here is the Extreme Rules matchup. We're gonna take. I know you guys can read my writing, and there is some letters in parentheses. I'll tell you what it is. The SmackDown Women's Championship on the line. XR, an Extreme Rules matchup. Liv Morgan going one-on-one with the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey. Now, here's a little tidbit. Now, Ronda Rousey has been making fun of Liv Morgan, calling her Hooters Barbie. But here's a little known fact about that. Liv Morgan, before she made it huge in the WWE, was a waitress at Hooters. Just, small, like it's small beginnings, humble beginnings. And I'll tell you one thing, remember, Carmella was a Laker girl and a Patriots cheerleader before. I wonder if Carmella knew my cousin Brie. Might I digress? So, because I think my cousin Bree did try out for it to be a Patriots cheerleaders. I think she was a dancer for the Connecticut Sun in the WNBA. But my digress. Liv Morgan defending her SmackDown Women's title against Ronda Rousey in an Extreme Rules matchup. The Raw Women's Championship will be on the line. I see an L in the parentheses that I made. Bianca Belair defends against Bayley in a ladder match. And fight pit matchup. Matt Riddle goes against one-on-one with Seth freaking Rollins as UFC Hall of Famer Daniel Cormier will be the special guest referee for the matchup. Strap matchup. Drew McIntyre one-on-one with Karrion Kross in that endeavor. An I Quit match. Edge versus Finn Balor. And in a six-man Donnybrook match, the Brawling Brute, Sheamus, Pete Butch Dunne, and Ridge Holland go up against Giovanni Vinci, Ludwig Kaiser, and the Intercontinental Champion Gunther of Imperium. So, we're going to get right on going with this one. Now, Liv Morgan defending the title against Ronda Rousey. Liv Morgan has a slight disadvantage because I think what I kind of said this before. I talked to Andrew about it because when I took over my friend Jody Scow's live stream to actually to help out with the SmackDown live stream because he usually does the go home shows before each premium live event. In this case, Extreme Rules. I said to my friend, my buddy Andrew Hawking, that Liv Morgan needed to go back to her Riot Squad days. Now, when she first debuted with Riot Squad with Sarah Logan and Ruby Riot, now Ruby Soho, she had that killer instinct, she had that attitude, and I think Liv Morgan is taking that attitude and ramped it up 10 times more. And against Ronda Rousey, you need to do that. But Ronda's probably got an ace up her sleeve because I think we had some interactions with her and Shayna Baszler. So when Shayna Baszler could get involved, it all depends on how it goes. Ronda Rousey may end up beating Liv Morgan with the help of Shayna Baszler. And if rumor has it that Sarah Logan's going to come back to the WWE, I would not be surprised she gets involved and helps Liv Morgan even the score. Or she maybe ended up hanging out with her husband and Ivar, the Viking Raiders. We'll find out. But I think I'm predicting that Ronda Rousey, because of that advantage that she has, I'm hoping Liv Morgan retains, but Ronda Rousey may end up winning it because Shayna Baszler could get involved. All right, Bianca Belair and Bayley for the Raw Women's Championship in a ladder match. Same situation here. Bayley's got back up, but then again, so does Bianca Belair with Asuka and Alexa Bliss. But I got a hunch that the Io Sky and Dakota Kai may pay dividends for Bayley. And I think Damage Control is going to walk out with all the gold after tonight. So it will be Bayley walking out. Matt Riddle, Seth Rollins. Now here's the interesting part. Daniel Cormier and Riddle are friends. Seth Rollins called on Daniel Cormier to be the special referee. So Daniel Cormier is going to call it down the middle. But I'm thinking, Matt Riddle, this is his wheelhouse, the fight pit match. You know, he'll pick up the victory. Now, there's Drew McIntyre and Karrion Kross in a strap match. I think here in this matchup, I'm going to definitely go with Karrion Kross in this one. You know, Karrion Kross in this one. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. So I do believe Karrion Kross and Drew McIntyre, these guys are going to go at it. But I think Scarlett's going to make a huge difference in that matchup. That's why I'm giving Karrion Kross the victory. Edge and Finn Balor, same situation here. A lot of these matches are like no disqualification, Extreme Rules. But, you know, a lot of these superstars have backup. You know, Ronda Rousey could have a potential backup in Shayna Baszler. Bayley's got backup in Io Sky and Dakota Kai, while Bianca Belair's got Asuka and Alexa Bliss watching her back. Riddle and Rollins don't have anybody watching their back, which is cool. Unless Judgment Day gets involved, because they got Riddle. Drew McIntyre, Karrion Kross, Scarlett Bordeaux in the corner of Kross. Edge versus Finn Balor. Finn Balor's got Judgment Day to back him up. But what about Edge? Does he have... He might have his best friend Rey Mysterio to back him up in this situation. And Brawling Brutes and Imperium, they got each other. 6-man and Donnybrook. But I'm going to pick Edge to win this fight. Edge is going to make it... And Finn Balor say I quit, so you got that. And the Brawling Brutes versus Imperium. Now, this matchup, this Donnybrook matchup, is right in the wheelhouse of Sheamus and the Brawling Brutes. Imperium, though, they like to do it in a technical style. But I would not be surprised if Imperium does break out the weapons sometimes. Who knows? But I'm picking the Brawling Brutes to win this matchup. That's the deal here. So let's go. Let's run down the card once again. Let me just do this before we continue on. Okay, because I'm gonna erase it afterwards. All right. So here's the rundown. SmackDown Women's Title: Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey in an Extreme Rules matchup. I picked Ronda Rousey to win. Raw Women's Championship: Bianca Belair defending against Bayley in a ladder match. I picked Bayley to win. Fight Pit: Matt Riddle versus Seth freaking Rollins. I picked Matt Riddle to win that matchup. Strap match: Drew McIntyre, Karrion Kross. I pick him to win. I Quit match: Edge versus Finn Balor. Edge, I give him the edge on that. No pun intended. And finally, the 6-man Donnybrook Brawling Brutes over Imperium. These are my picks. So check out these matches. Write them down. Tell me who do you think in the comment section. Who do you think they're going to win these matches? So I'm really excited about tonight. I'm probably going to join Brandon Martin on his channel to do live reaction with him. So I'm hoping that will do. So I will see you guys later. Until the next episode comes up, as I continue my journey here video wise today. I will see you guys later. And until the next episode, please, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget production, and in association with a Sweet Bumbling Bofa Raver Telepictures and Distribution. See you next episode, and have a very blessed day.